So, Chris, Merry Christmas again, or post Christmas. Good to see you. Chris Howard, how are you? Pull any Nokes lately? And Z? Good morning. You know what? I didn't listen to their new album. I think I heard a quick, maybe a minute of one song, and I didn't end up listening to it yet. Did you like it? I know a lot of people are 50-50 on it. Not get to sing a tune. What's your favorite Tool song? Do you know Danny Carey? I assume that's the drummer, right? Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I know he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I don't know what belt he is, but I assume he seems like the type of guy that's would be good at it. He'd be very cerebral about it, I guess. Have you ever had his wine? Here's Phil. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. People have been asking about you, concerned about you. Is it good wine though? Because I know I'm not into wine, but I have some family members that aren't, and a lot of the celebrity wine I know aren't very good. For Chris, what I didn't. Me and Liz don't do each other, so I got my nephews some stuff. I got people stuff I didn't. I think I got aside from some of you guys sent me some really amazing things, but I got some gloves. Oh, and a new blanket. That's it. That's good enough for me. How about you? Get out of here. Well, after 13 years, what do you expect, Phil? I got Legos for one, and the other, we got a remote control helicopter, but they got a Switch today, so I'm gonna buy them Mario Maker and some other games. James, what's up, man? Mr. Meatballs. Those meatballs look absolutely delicious. The wines from Southern Arizona are trash. So the wines are from Arizona, huh? I didn't know that. See that? Watch TV on my guitar. I didn't know that wines came out of Arizona. I wouldn't think it would be good for grapes, but I don't know anything about grapes. So you got a car. That's a pretty good Christmas gift. Socks. Yeah, it's crazy how much I get. How much I love getting socks and gloves and, blankets now. Joculariy, yes, Taco Meat, Joculariy. Well, so the status of the Skullduggery, yes. The status of the classical is it's still, I'm going to get it. It's just a matter of when. For the main reason is that this amp that I'm using now, I'm running it through a giant 4x12 cabinet, and I need a pair of really good monitor amps, monitor speakers. So when I go in the new streaming area, where my gym is essentially, then I will need speakers for that place, for that area. So once the speakers are bought, then I'll get the classical. The classical it's so dirt cheap anyway. It's like $150 or something like that. No blanket? What do you want to know more of, Taco? Sneak thievery? Merriment? Fellowship? What's up, Mike? I hope you did too. I hope your family had a good one. Right. Really? Is the soil, I think it would be super dry. Well, northern Arizona, I guess, right? The soil would change, right? The further north you get. What kind of soil do you need for wine? NZ Brake's got a new kitten. Misty. I like Patrick Swayze more, but. Oh, wow. Look at a map real quick of Arizona. Let me see. All right. So, are you talking about where Arizona and Colorado meet? I would imagine you have to go up into to the east. Kevin, Merry Christmas, Dallas. It's for you, baby. Where'd you get those packs? I opened up 2018 update last night. myself. I got two Glavers, Showy. I think that's it. I was watching. I think Mike, you were in that. Houdini tolls or something like that, or cheap breaks. I've never been in his stream before, and I was watching earlier, and he was doing I think it's Tops Now, the one that Sean Tiford hit the DeGrom off of in that party pack. It says, like, if this player wins the Cy Young, you win this or you get this. It's on the back. And he had stacks of them. They were, I think, $50 a pack. And people were buying that stuff by the stack. It was insane. I wonder if something happened that would what occurred that would recommend it to me. Juggle flags everywhere. Schools. Interesting. I would like to go to Arizona. I've never been. I've been to New Mexico, Texas, but I love that. I love the West. I would love to live out there. I like New Mexico a lot, except for the drivers. The drivers are absolutely terrifying. So last night I did some breaks, and Recycler bought 2 stacks. Hey, Todd, what's up, man? 2 stacks. How was your Christmas? Of these Boris Vallejo fantasy cards. And I read it as one, so I'm going to open up his other stack very shortly. You know what? I never had 7-Eleven in my area, and we had Cumberland Farms. And I was thinking today how I wanted to go get some cards for myself today, and I was thinking how nice it would be able to go to the store, the gas station, and buy some cards. Merry Christmas, Case. Well, it's still Christmas for you. Why wouldn't I mean, I don't know about California if I would be into that, but I would. I like the aesthetic of the West. I don't know, the Western aesthetic. I don't know. What's 9H? There was one store, kind of a little independent. It wasn't a liquor store. I don't know what it was. Just a little corner store that was run by a really nice Indian family near me, and they had cards for a while, and then it was gone. Tacoma. That's too West Coast for me, I think. State Route 9H. Is that in Ohio? What's up, Venus? Absolute Venus. How are you? How was your Christmas? The guys that own the Hasiotis family. It was okay. I didn't do anything today at all. Like, the past 2 days have been 2 of the laziest days I've had in a long time, and I don't like it. John, good morning. Come out to Arizona for spring training. I would go to Florida for spring training for the Red Sox. I've always wanted to go down there for it. I guess it was just kind of blah. I felt, so I just kind of didn't do anything, and I feel bad about it now. I didn't go to places I usually go, and this is what it is. But tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, but it's warm as hell. It's so warm out here right now. Let's see what the temperature is. It's 30 degrees. 30 degrees for almost January where I am. It's great. Andy E, you too. I hope it was good. Funkin'. Red Sox. Why the hell can I remember where it is? How is things funkin'? Good, Tim. I have an ability to do that to phones. That was my superpower. I was born with it. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Mike. Of course. I can annihilate phones with a text message. A knee deep strong. I don't know what that means. I just woke up funkin'. No warmth. Wait, what about the joy of painting? Yeah, you didn't have a phone large enough for it, Dallas. It just shut down. I'll buy a spot for sure, Mike. So what Cumberland Farms, what you were saying, that the guy that owned the Hasiotis family that owns Cumberland Farms, they're from my town, and he just built he built essentially a Taj Mahal. The guy that had Hasiotis, he's a super nice guy. I met him once, and he built a mansion near me that for his I think it's his third wife for her. It is unbelievable. There's nothing like it around with like planet. What the hell is it? Why can't I think? Where you watch stars, stargaze. Not a planetarium, but it's got one of those in it. My brain's fried. How do I feel about Bob Ross? I like Bob Ross. I think one thing, I don't know. I don't know how great his paintings really are. I think an observatory, yeah, full. Up close, I have a feeling that they're probably not as nice as they look, but I appreciate I appreciate him and what he did, for sure. And I do like watching his stuff. If you're into like black metal or I don't know if anybody here likes black metal or the atmospheric black metal stuff that I know John Jabs is into, a lot of the Bob Ross stuff ends up being black metal cover albums now. 54 Bowman Mantle. I'll be in on that too. What do you don't have a SIM card in there, Tim, that you could back it up? Yeah, he was in the Marines, Army or something. Sergeant. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Listen to the last couple of Son O albums when you get a chance, Dave. Why? Sell it to me. Who's a nerd? Oh yeah. I was playing the nerds. Right? I think it's that starts like that. Well, I'm not. I'm just trying to use it to start conversation. That's all, Sean. Spicy beer. 2020 soon. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how I feel about that. I know everybody when you have a crappy year, they're like, "Oh, I can't wait till this year's over." But every time the year's over, I get a little bit older, and I don't enjoy that. So low end drone metal, it's fine. I thought they're not. So they're not like they're not doom metal. Bob Ross's son was a little, for sure. I've seen that episode. I don't know if I want to say Phil, but I was not born 1989. I wish I was. The 20s will be my 5th decade. Yeah. It's getting old really stinks. I'm not saying that. I'm not putting them in that box. I'm just saying that's I just picked that up somewhere. I don't know. Well, Skullduggery, as soon as you came in the chat, Lucky, we checked off Skullduggery, and I'm waiting for Chris Bolden to come in so we can work on that Joculariy. Born in the 70s. You don't look it. NF Doom, yeah, I have a couple friends that are really into NF Doom. I think this one's easy for me. Ted Simmons, the now 1978, I'm going to guess. Dude, I had so many of these freaking coins around my house. I cannot stand them. I had them from when I was a kid, and they just ended up in like random places everywhere. So I went to the store to get some water, and I bought a scratch ticket. I usually don't, but I don't know why I did, and I figured I'd use my Lucky Mark Langston coin. Santa brought me some gloves and a blanket, Sean. So pretty relaxed Christmas. I don't really, I got a lot of stuff that I've accumulated. I have no room. See, yeah, that's where it's at now. You want underwear and socks. At least I do. I do appreciate that you call underwear undies. Yes, they do. I like putting on a pair of socks more than a new pair of socks more than just about anything on this planet. I think it was a rumor. I don't know. I heard something that Michael Jordan always puts on never wears the same shirt twice. And I feel like if I was super wealthy like that, it would be the socks. What's that about? Obviously, it's the card. It's about cards, but you got a rock. Did you, wait, Casey, did you open up your other party pack cards? What's up, Chris? Happy day off tomorrow. Anybody like Kate Bush? I've been listening to a lot of Kate Bush lately. I really, really like Kate Bush. What do you guys usually do for New Year's? It's about the, okay, the card. All right. I wanted to find a book that is, what's the, if anybody knows, the definitive book on the history of baseball cards, something that goes through the entire history of it. Because I know there's one that Topps put out. I think Donald Baumgall uses it for his Hall of Fame series. Or he does, yeah, or his, not his Hall of Fame series, his history series, whatever it's called. And but it only goes up to like 1985, I think. Yeah, but the internet, I'm getting scattered pieces of information. I want a book I can hold it. I buy all the eyeball junk I need. Yeah, I feel you. Stay away from the bars. Oh, you talking about on New Year's Eve? But that's the only book I can find that's like that. And I think it's only Topps cards, right? I don't, how the hell am I don't know. My knowledge of baseball card history is this big. I'd like to buy Alexa Bliss. Period. Just buy her. There is a book I would like to write. I would like to do a book on modern treasure hunting, metal detecting, and search for arrowheads and bottle digging and all kinds of that stuff. Because there's no good book on modern treasure hunting. This is Pandy's. She is a looker. Yeah, his book Knuckleheads with a forward by Kevin. No, he's not an author. Not that I know of. Maybe he is. Spicy Bear is an author. He's got 5 books published. Merry Christmas, Joester. How was your Christmas? Was it good? I hope so. Yes, he did. Hold on, let me look that up. Jessica Pratt, Mexican Summer. I wish I could play it without getting. I'm going to leave this tab up so I can hear. I don't. What kind of music? What is it like? God, man, I cannot play fast anymore. Yeah, Kate, to your point, I hate going out New Year's Eve because I always feel like I'm going to get hit by a drunk driver. Yeah, Todd, I imagine it. Yeah, it's amateur night for sure. Haunting, beautifully strange. Is it dreamy pop kind of ish? Pluto TV. I like Pluto TV. I've been using it a ton. I just been watching American Gladiators like 24/7. They have some interesting stuff. What was the other channel? They have the Baywatch 24/7 Baywatch channel. I need to get start watching that Witcher show. I've heard that it's amazing, and I've heard it's terrible. So one of my friends says it's the best TV show he's ever seen. Another one says it's very good. I think Casey, you said it was good, but then I've read stuff that it was cringy and bad dialogue and all that type of stuff. Honestly, cat DVDs, my immediate family, no one would give it. No one would care. That's right. The Unsolved Mysteries. You know, Unsolved Mysteries makes me feel kind of bad. This Old House is on there. Oh, striptease? Yeah, why my forum's so pumped right now since I got Pluto, John. The Witcher, Casey. But Todd, nobody would care, my immediate family. I have relatives that would probably, my dad, I mean, I don't practice anything really. So, but I do have extended family or that would be upset. Like when my father, Showgirls, my bad. Showgirls, not striptease. When my father quit drinking when he's in his, I think, around early 50s. Hey, e-commerce selling tips by Harish. That's quite a mouthful. When he quit drinking, he went out and got a bunch of tattoos. And I know a lot of my family, they were furious at him because he couldn't be buried in a Jewish cemetery. Not that he would give a crap about that anyways. But I'm soft as a down pillow. I mean, that was to the chafe thing. Speaking of getting chafed, let's open up these cards. Actually, I'm gonna scratch this scratch ticket. With the lucky Mark Langston coin. I don't really like doing scratch tickets. They make me uncomfortable. Every once in a while. winning numbers are 4 and 9. And our bonus numbers are 15 and 8. And that is why I do not do scratch tickets. I like Randy Johnson. I think he's a great pitcher. I like this man better, but 2, 3, 4. Okay. So these cards are a little frisky. Man, I cannot get this camera situated again. There we go. Rest in peace. I feel like Striker breaks right now. He's always having a fallen camera. John, I'm not gonna get addicted to them. If I buy one and I lose, I'm like done for 6 months. So we did some of these last night. I'm sure some of you remember them from when they came out. You don't have to send me anything, Mike. We'll get to your favorite one. I like this one. I don't know what the hell it is. So I think this is from Sean. Are you here? Before I turn this over, is this from a movie in the late 80s? Like Night Riders, like no, Night on Wheels. That's what it's called. 1980. Did anybody see the movie Mandy with Nicolas Cage? I love this stuff. I know it's tacky, but he looks like somebody that comes in this stream, but I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to mean. But in the movie Mandy, the character Mandy, she's an artist for some of them are definitely a little homoerotic. Some of them are not. I love Nicolas Cage, but so in Mandy drew art for like fantasy novels, and this guy, the guy that did this, is wife or girlfriend. I can't remember her name, but she was the one who did the art. And, Mandy was the first movie I went to a premiere of because I was so excited about it. Alex, this is certainly not baseball. Yeah, Bring Out the Dead was cool. How are you, Alex? Francis Ford Coppola. There we go. I got some movie trivia. Actually, I brought up my other stream before. Francis Ford Coppola. When Victor Salva got out of prison for doing terrible things to somebody, to a child, Francis Ford Coppola, this thing, what the hell? Francis Ford Coppola took him in and got his career back on track, which I feel good about. You know who one of my first subscribers to my channel was before? before I put out any videos, card related stuff, I swear to God, one of my first 10 subscribers was one of the Barbarian brothers, who this looks like is modeled after. I can't remember I can't remember their names, but he still subscribed to me. And I also believe he's schizophrenic. Hey, buddy. I think it was a space age shake weight. Easy money from the 80s. Not Hans or Franz. I think it's like Steven. They're very basic names. Unless you're referencing a movie that they were called Hans and Franz, and I don't remember. Well, easy money. Who's in it? How you feeling, buddy? Chat's all about that Mark Langston coin for some reason. There are no insertions except for autographs. You can get an auto of, hey, I almost called you by your real name, Boyd. I know you don't like that. Ronnie Dane, I don't think I've seen that, Naga. I'm okay. I'm enjoying this relaxed stream and your company on this very lonely late Christmas, post-Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, excuse me. The hell is this? Hatchie Wells. So the Barbarian brothers were bodybuilders in the 80s. They were in a movie called The Barbarians, twins, and they were known for having ridiculous strength at the Gold's Gym in Venice. And they would always work out in jeans and stuff like that. And then they did a movie, The Barbarians, and they did one where they were truckers, I think, or babysitters. And now, one of them's got a YouTube channel, and he's clearly schizophrenic. There's something wrong with him. Lots of word salad type stuff. He thinks that God talks to him. Really odd videos. But yeah, he subscribes to me. I don't know why. Peter and David Paul, thank you. Yeah, I think his YouTube channel is called God Through Peter Palpin. God Through Peter Palpin, I believe. So, Case, there is a. See, that's not. Yeah, it was a little sketchy. Casey, your point about inserts. This one, the other ones, the other Boris cards, they do have inserts. They have also the full. They did essentially chrome with this. They came out with a set. They came out with a chrome version of it. Who else do you need? Do you need one of him? Because Dan from Hard Art Cards pulled one last night. So I think you were here, right? I'm sure he would trade. It is very shapely. Glutamus. Takumi, do you hear? Probably would. I need that shake weight to open these things up. Yeah, he got officially. I got two more. You know what? I opened up a stack after him last night, after the stream went off, and I got nothing. Like, think I got a Steve Avery. Can you send that to my email? Because I can't click on these links right now without exiting the stream. Welcome back, Venus. We're doing some very interesting cards. Fantasy cards. Thank you, Sean. That's a feature YouTube needs to take care of. I can't click on somebody's name and go to their channel from here. And links don't open correctly. I'm trying to get anything out of here that's going to keep this from. I did not. I could maybe. That's one of Todd's favorite cards, Cat DVD. He loves this card. Venus, what do you think of that? Does that do anything for you? It's kind of weird. Very cruising-ish. I'd never noticed she's got a little creature in her cleavage, a little goblin. You know what, Void? Well, after I'm done with this, I'll open up a stack. And if I get a burner, you can just have it. I dig that one. It's kind of neat. I like this one too. Whatever that is in the top right might be culprit. My guitar cord. What is this called? Curl. A lot of these were book covers like this. Ace Books cover for The Magic Goes Away. Phil, did you see Star Wars yet? Or did anybody? Sean, did you see it? No, without spoilers. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Tower. I might go tomorrow. I keep saying I might go, and I might go. It's just crazy how many people I know have not went to see it. Nobody seems to care about it. These two cards come one after another every single time. I like going to the theater. I enjoy the movie theater experience. I think it was the last movie I saw. I don't remember what I'm sure I watched the last one. Well, stunk. It was not good. Friday during the day. Yeah, I go to the day ones usually. Lots of repeats. Oh, 2 more packs and we'll open up some minor league cards. Disney really goofed. You ever seen the real Star from 77 with the blue borders? Oh yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have a ton of old Star Wars cards, but I don't have that one. And I will get that because, as Mag had mentioned last night, my concentration with cards this year is going to be PS graded stuff. I know people don't like graded cards now, or they're iffy about them, but I do like them, and era cards. So I'm going to try to put together a nice era collection. Error. I can't say error. That was The Last Jedi. Yeah, I have a ton of old. That was one of the few Star Wars items that I had in my collection that were not stolen. My cards. And Mike, you got a bunch of Star Wars cards about to come to you and your son. Venus, this week, Chris Weaver's sending, I think Dallas and Chris are sending you some more cards. And then I'll have that off to you. Collectoraholic, you have everything. You got everything, man. Let me get a stack of those. I need Frank Thomas out of this. You're a little behind. Let me remove one of these from the website. So, why can't I access my website? There we go. Oh, crap. Update this thing. Okay, so the Bernie Williams is yours if we get it, Floyd. I need the big hurt, so that I think I need all of the. I have the Bernie Williams somewhere. So for sure, if I get one, you can have it. But I do need the rest of the notable. And this is the dude from Super Troopers. I've only seen a few of them, Mike. I never really got too into them. Hey, Tim Nearing with the fakest smile I've ever seen in my life. I'll take that. Now he's like a real bigwig in the Yankees organization, like president of something or other. Eric Wedge. Good old Eric Wedge. Royal Clayton. I saw the first one, and then the witch one. They're too messy for me. I think they're I don't know. They seem to throw everything at the wall. No, did you buy? I'm having a problem with the website. It just gave me some notification that I have to update something. I just saw it. What did you try to order? The hey NASCAR, Merry Christmas. The action pack football. Okay. Oh yeah, Suffolk University sure have. Moises Alou. That's not too bad, I guess. For some, his stuff's still, his rookie's still booking Beckett. I don't know why. It's strange when you go to Beckett and see. I actually liked the Covenant or Coven, whatever it was. Coven. It was all right. NASCAR. How was yours? I have a bunch of NASCAR cards, Mr. Carr. Jim Leyritz. I missed him. So, like, I go through Beckett sometimes to look for whatever, and you'll go and you'll see like weird kind of mediocre stars that had like one good year. Not saying Moises Alou is like that, but you'll see some odd bookings in Beckett. I never really understood it. Chuck Hernandez, Hector Villanueva. There's now Joculariy can ensue that Chris is here. Here's his Perfecto. That's good, NASCAR. Vic Rodriguez. Chris Bolt was cooking dinner. That was Kenny Lofton's brother, I think someone said. I don't know if they were joking or not, but it kind of looks like him. Good old Jim Schellenbach. Rick Ritchie. Laz Minor. I have some really cool... Thanks, Alex. You're ninja tonight. You and Chris Weaver heading in the shadows. Quiet. Jeff Bagwell. Very nice. I needed this. In his Red Sox, his paw socks. Yeah, Bob Skinner right after, but I did need this. Looks like my brother. Actually, he also looks like the guy who played Mozart and Amadeus. His career never David something. Interesting, John. I didn't know about that. The Beckett was never updates after 5 years. Is that true? I wouldn't be surprised looking at some of the older prices. I seen Amadeus, and he was in another movie where he played somebody that was had some type of retardation, and he really liked the Incredible Hulk. I don't know what the other movie was called, but oh, come on, man, stop. So, James, you want a stack of the 90 football? I thought that was Jose Canseco. Alex Sanchez. Gibson Alba. Let me feed my cat. Yeah, I'm so hungry. So hungry. No. He was an animal. That's right. For all you quiet folk. Harry Spillman. So it's funny because the other Lofton was Kenny Lofton's brother, and this Mike Loggins is Kenny Loggins' brother. Weird. Randy Braun, Steve Cersei, Jose Garcia, Scott Service. Looks like a serviceable gent. Mark Leonard, Skeeter Barnes, Troy Hafner, and Vince Harris. You got one of your favorite, a toy semi-truck, new shaving razor and Bluetooth. That's cool. A toy semi-truck. Chris, Collectorholic, I have a question. Do you watch other people break cards and then get the itch and have to go do it? Joe Johnson, Kevin Belcher, Jeff Gray. Yeah, so a lot of times when I start opening cards, you say, I'll be right back. I got to open some cards. Tony Torchia, Brad Bluestone, 2 more packs. Where's that? Frank. Gary Biagini, Tim Leeper, Intense, Capra, CJ Henegar, Jerry Wilson. It's not looking good for that Frank. I like him. I'm going to put him aside for Dan. Dan Rambo. Phil, that's cool, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, going to bed like a little baby. Dan Rambo. What? Tim Cecil. Kind of an odd-looking fella. Kind of looks like a villain in Gumby. I don't know, Chet. I can't. Austin was probably sleeping. I didn't start streaming until like almost 2 a.m. So, yes, that's who it is, Chase. And I have no way to get in touch with Chet. He's elusive. Hey, Billy Bean. Eric Boudreau. Randy St. Clair. Mike Laga. Danny Irvin. Jay Baller. He looks like a baller. Mr. Killer Whale. Ben McDonald. It's a shame that I have to say this card goes in the junk pile. Little Potato Face. How are you, Killer Whale? Jose Moda. You remember? Yeah, I remember Billy Bean too. Dave Hansen was the last one. So, sorry. No Bernie. If I get the itch, I may. Yeah, that's Moneyball, dude. You had all those guys. Are you still streaming, Mark? These guys go on the Babysitters Club. James, if you want those cards, just if you want to send me $10 to my email, or if anybody wants, if they see any cards on the website they want, I didn't plan on breaking stuff, but if you only 1 hour 50 minutes. Oh, so you're multi-streaming? Let me check. Yeah, I can't. I have to update it didn't go through. That's why I have to. Good night, Phil. I hope you have a great day. I hope your new car is shining. Takes you where you want to go. I did not see Uncut Gems. I have it. I got to send it to Casey. I keep forgetting. Oh, you are done. Yeah, you do. You and I think it come up an egg PC him pretty hard. Let me check the website and see if I can fix this right now. I think I just need to update my payment information. All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, update payment. I don't know why that's doing that. Huh. One sec. I'll fix this. Really bothers me when websites don't take PayPal for like as a payment plan, not to buy stuff. I'm just my other credit information in. One sec. Should be good in a second. Okay, so if you want anything, you can get it now. It went through, and maybe it's just waiting for me to do it. I'm playing a bit of Pokemon Sword. What the hell is that? Joester, you out of here? Or Mike, you're leaving? I never got into the Pokemon stuff, but I can appreciate it. So, Mark, Killer Whale, are you still here? I'm gonna go grab them. All right, I'm gonna go grab those football cards. 1 second. Chris Bolton, I need you to entertain the stream. Well, second, I go. All right, Mark, I'm going to be right back, but I do need to talk to you about something. Kill Wheel, 1 second. Okay. I said entertain the stream, Chris, while I was gone. So, Mark, do you know Flat Earth Preacher? That's a screen name. So we didn't get too much out of here last night. The collation on these things is garbage. So hopefully yours is better. Lots of repeats, but they're pretty cheap. Ted, right? So, James, apparently these things are extremely difficult to get in high grades. So if you do get one that is looks like high grade, it might be worth sending it in. Thurman Thomas, Dan Hampton, Art Monk. That's a cool looking card. It looks like he's, but now I got a question for you, and I'm being 100%. Do you really not know that Dungeons and Dragons is still like a massive game? It's huge. People are crazy for MAGA. I mean, for MAGA, for Dungeons and Dragons. Still, it's bigger now than it's ever been because it's acceptable now to play it. Thurman Merman. We're looking for the Jim Plunkett card. That's the Braille card. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is massive. I've always wanted to play it, but Void, is that a campaign? I know TSR, it's something related to it, but I've never played it. I thought it'd be really fun. But I think the reason I didn't play it, oh yeah, Mag, it's huge. It wasn't very acceptable to play it when I was younger, in that it was looked down upon as too nerdy and this, that, and the other thing. But now it's not. You got a lot of celebrities doing it. They stream it on Twitch all the time. with some like the Big Show will be playing, or the guy from True Blood, the werewolf, the big dude. He's married to that really beautiful Latina from I can't remember the show. I can't remember her name either. Guy McIntyre. That's what we call a book. It's the thing of the bind. Okay, all right. No, you can keep it, man. I would not that I would not want it. It's just I got too much stuff. I did buy some really old at a antique shop, some really old Dungeons and Dragons stuff, like early D&D that has some value, and I don't. Vin Diesel's really big into it, and Steve Carroll, I think. I don't know. I don't know if Magic is big anymore. I did play a little Magic the Gathering online. You going crazy? Fane Gash. What a name. Alvin Walton. Killer Wheel. Colin Killer Wheel. Gary Plummer. Going crazy, dude. What are you looking for? Stink bugs? We have a stink bug infestation. My whole town does. They're everywhere. Constantly smacking me in the head. Cat's going nuts. Oh, really? That's cool. I sold a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards recently. Some old stuff. Dude, Chris, one of my LCS has a sign when they come in regarding Yu-Gi-Oh or Yu-Gi-Oh players about hygiene that they have to have taken a shower, wear deodorant before they come into play because they smelled so bad. Like coffee. Let's start watching faster. I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie. No, I'm serious, James. Next time I go to that one, I'll take a picture and send it to you. They've told me many times that's their biggest seller is the game cards, and they've told me many times that the smell when they were very specific in that it was the Yu-Gi-Oh players or Yu-Gi-Oh players had a terrible. Fane Gash had a great football name. Yeah, he also had a great movie star name for adult films. Lucky. By the way, I didn't ask you. How was your Christmas? Did you get lucky? What's up, man? How are you, OPG? It's good to see you. This late. Greg Lloyd. Eric Allen. These cards are thick. See how dense they are. Jeff Cross. Tom Newberry. Eddie Anderson. I'm not seeing any of the names we want. I think Troy Aikman's in this, right? Got a couple Bo Jacksons last night. Barry Sanders. Yeah, it's always amazing to me when adults have bows in here. Dan that got 2 bows. When adults, not kids, like certain kids that have passed though. Oh geez, that's not good. No, Venus. It's just late. She usually. I know she was streaming when I came on. I saw that she was streaming. She's probably just. She's a little nerdy. Bert Grossman. But yeah, Lucky, that's no good. I hope you feel better. Pneumonia's no joke. Oh, 87 tops. See, there she is. I don't think it's that easy to scare Venus. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very cool. Joe Montana. Try not to yell. I've been yelling a lot lately when I hit cards. 87 Fleer. Okay. Monty Coleman. So that's cool. I'm seeing how these would be very difficult to grade. Like the corners, they're not dinged, but they have this excess material. I think when it was made, when it was crimped, it kind of popped out. So there's a good chance we're gonna have another Joe Montana the next pack then. Cool Joe. Yeah, it is nice looking. They're not bad. They feel really cheap though, because they have the girth of like a better card, but the backs are. Oh yeah, they are pink. You're right. '94 Fleer. Let me see. I'm trying to know what it looks like. It's okay. If I recall, that's a super bricky set. All right, man, Void. If I do, if I get crazy, not crazy. If I get hyped up a little bit, I might open up the other stack, and if I do, then and I get that Bernie, you can have it. You can have it. Brent Williams. Bill Belichick is a bum and a legend, but he's hated by non-Patriots fans. I guess I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't, or a football guy, so I know a lot of people don't like him or the Patriots. Some for seemingly good reasons and some for not good reasons. Kevin Rutgers. So final pack. Yeah, they are Venus. These were interesting for the day. I don't recall them being any other cards like this. I do like that they have the space here to get the card signed. So Sam Mills, Brent Williams, you two. I almost said it again. Void. Pino, Kevin Ross. Bubba McDowell. So this is the best card in here. I know there's a couple other Hall of Famers, but I don't know if this is going to fit in a regular penny sleeve. Yeah, I guess it does. I wish the corners weren't like that, or it may be a high-grade card. And thus concludes the box of, let me see if it's still on the website, if it went away or not, because that was the last. There was only 3 spots. 94 Fleer, Alex, with FLAIR. Those are nice cards. I did 94 Fleer, and I was surprised that nobody wanted. I ended up opening myself because I wanted them, but nobody was really interested in the Fleer. I had no big rookies or anything, but so your payment did not go through on my end. I would check to see if it was actually went through. It's no big deal. I don't care. Recycler, what's up, man? Hey, listen, we opened up your other cards that I forgot to do last night. So your other stack of Boris. You got a lot of interesting cards coming your way. And then we did some this stuff, which is what we got a Bagwell, or I got a Bagwell. Moises, Nearing, and I spoke to Eric, yes, and he's doing well enough as he could. Yeah, those cards are super bricked. Get really bricky, Alex. I would maybe put that in somewhere warm for a little while and humid if you have a humidifier. Yeah, I didn't get any order from you, so check your payment and see if it went through. Those that have made it through another turkey stuffing. What did I eat today? I had Chinese food. No turkey for me. The only turkey around here is Chris Bolton. Yeah, he's doing better. It's just, I'm not going to. I wish that people that were upset with him knew more. If they knew more what was going on, they'd probably be a little bit more reasonable. And it's unfortunate that he's. There are people that didn't want to like him are now going to. They have a reason now, and he'll never recover fully from that. But that orange chicken and rice, white rice, love it. Ham's. I'm with Pistachio. Phil Stafford was talking earlier about it. Ham. I'm not with ham. I can't get down with ham. It's just too. I don't know, man. Too salty. I know you can have it less salty, but I just never. Well, the reason I emailed him, I wanted to talk to him, was I wanted to ask him what comments does he want me to leave, and what comments do you want me to ignore, Earl? Because some of them were really heinous, both for and against jabs. They were people were saying some bad things about his wife. I just didn't think he wanted that out there. Yeah, if you have a really good, actually a blow dryer, you could use a blow dryer. I use that depending on how brick they are. The worst thing you like, yeah, and it's worse in a lot of ways, John. It's worse than people know. So, anyways, if I don't know, does anybody want to break anything else? Any of the cheap stuff? I always ask before I turn the camera on because that's how lazy I am. Venus, how close are you to your hours? I know I ask you all the time, but yeah, he usually comes in at 3 a.m. when he can't sleep. You give him a little knee show. Sure, one case you're searching for the golden jorts. Oh, that's we're not supposed to talk about the golden jorts yet. What, the joggers? They make them in your size? What are you talking about? Taco, there you are. I wanted to tell you something about cars last night, but I fell asleep. So text me after the scream. Text me after the stream. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. You got anything good? Other Chris? Collectorholic Chris? A $5 Collectorholic's a real $5 friend. Hey, you know what, Venus? Maybe one night we could do a multi-stream thing. You, me, maybe Stash to help push you to get your hours. There's no moose knuckle here. What are you talking about? You can't even see. You're looking at my thigh. Fell asleep on your cards and magically unbrick. I wish I had that power. I'd be so popular. Does anyone remember when it's fashionable to tight roll the legs of your jeans, to flip them out like this, like here? Don't worry, you're not a $5 friend. I always tight roll my jeans. I still do. You're $4.96 friend. Well, I told you, Recycle, what I'd like to do with my knee. I will put my knee up for sale on my website, both knees, and I will. You'll be able to buy it in 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, or $100 increments. You can buy my knee, and I'll draw whatever you want on there. And the money from the knee drawings will go to any charity you choose. So I don't know if that's going to work, but I thought it might be interesting and a fun way to get some money donated to some good things. James, we're getting close to the Bowman break soon. Late, early, midnight, somewhere in there. It was when I was still clubbing. You were a club guy? What kind of clubs? I used to go to goth clubs. Naga, what is your favorite product of the year? I know you don't mess with Panini. I know you don't do that, but what are your top 3 favorite products of the year? Were you out there doing kicks, John? What are you doing? The blue crystal, the blue oyster bar from Police Academy. Oh yeah, Recycler. If you go back to one of my older videos, when I first started making videos, I did a box break on that. I have a ton of them. It's full of Hall of Famers, but they're just cards. And they detach whatever the material is, detaches from the card. So I did get some nice pulls. That was fun. I've been doing better in people's breaks lately than my own when I buy for myself. I've been doing pretty good in BITGs with Bowman's Best. At least I've been getting hits. Topps Flagship Series 1 and 2, Heritage Bowman. Yeah, Heritage this year was not for me. Just 70s is too 70 Topps is too bland, too boring. You know about being a bounce worst fights. Oh yeah, I imagine they are always. Female fights are always worse. Macads. Macad. Lucky, I wear a members only jacket all the time. I still have it. I'll go put it on right now if you want. I love it. It's one of my favorite coats. It's not members only. It's like a members only ripoff. But I love those. Those are popular now too. They're super hard to get. They get really expensive. Can't find them in thrift stores. People buy them up. Johnson members only jacket. I would not a Johnson. It was I think the brand was called Schlongers. Schlongers. It wasn't members only. It was something else. But yeah, Stars. And you know what? I look, Star jackets are ugly. Here's the thing with Star jackets. They'd always get really filthy because kids were wearing them. They just get really brown and black and covered in dirt. And I sold a Canadian Stampeders. Maybe OPT can help me here. I think it was Canadian Stampeders Star jacket. I got a couple weeks ago for like $125. Recycler is wild tonight. What did you knock over last night in the stream? Calgary Stampeders, yeah. So I sold I think it was $125 on eBay. Was it a bong? They do, Dallas. They hold a lot of. Some of them hold a lot of value. But was there a bong in the mix? You talking about that, Alex? That's if you ever want to ever start playing guitar and you want to sound like Rage Against the Machine, drop D and then a lot of that. He has the whammy pedal a lot. Hey, buddy, you check out these Boris cards. He's been sleeping all dang day. His fur is so friggin' soft tonight. It's unbelievable. I like Rage Against the Machine enough, but I never was crazy into them. I always thought Tom Morello was a good. I appreciate what he did, but I always thought he had a bit much praise. Recycler bought my cat a very cool cat condo, as well as some toys and some catnip and other things, and he loves it. So you'll be forever indebted to Mr. John. Yes, they did Bulls on Parade. Man, when I think about how long ago that came out, it feels like it's still new. I think that's what makes Tool and Rage Against the Machine so much better than a lot of other bands. Even if you're not into them, like I'm not huge into Rage Against the Machine. Tool I like, but I listen to Tool, actively listen, not passively, but they sound very timeless. They never really sound too dated, and it's interesting because when I hear Rage Against the Machine, I remember walking home from school with a Rage Against the Machine tape with the headphones on, and that was a long, long time ago, and it still sounds new enough. And people of all ages can dig it, like the people that were into it when it came out and their kids. Come back on tour. That's cool. Trying to make it sound like a synthesizer or something. Any opinion, Gracie? I do. Well, Gracie is my lineage. If Joe Diffie is timeless, I need to pull out that Diffie. I need to pull out my Diffie. I need to pull my Diffie out. But so Gracie, my lineage is Gracie. It goes for me, Gracie, Della Riva, however you want to say it. Laborio and Dedeco, and then Jair, my guy, my professor, my friend. And you don't want to see me do a backflip unless you want to see me die, which I'm sure there There could be some people lurking here that do. So the Gracie, I mean, their legacy is untouchable for the most part, but the current Gracie stuff is not good. Like they do online courses, like you can get a blue belt online through them and open up a school. It's not good. For instance, in Quincy, there's a Gracie school that it's run by a blue belt who got this stuff online, and it's awful. The modern Gracies are all about money. And celebrity, they get involved with celebrity a lot. Speeding celebrities through on their belt promotions to get their name up. I don't know. So kind of not a big fan of how they are now. Kimbo Slice, I mean, the dude was a brawler. He was a good brawler, street fighter. He was a kind of like a Tank Abbott ish, except better than Tank Abbott. Was that a Mortal Kombat reference? Yeah, Kimbo was. I like Kimbo Slice. I like brawlers. I like Tank Abbott, but Tank Abbott's an unbelievable asshole. He was strong. He was tough, but man, he was not a good fighter. At least in the octagon, his hype definitely carried his weight. Dada 5000. Yeah, he stinks. Well, at least he stunk that night when he had a heart attack. Is he still alive? There was another guy who I really enjoyed from Minnesota. Oh, well, the bicycle kick. Liu Kang did the bicycle kick, and Scorpion says, "Get over here." I thought it was I don't know. You won 2 giveaways. Yeah. I guess Scott Steiner is Scott Steiner? No, one of the Steiner brothers really had it out for him. Oh, I'm thinking of the Liu Kang bicycle kick from Mortal Kombat where you fly through the air and do the kicks. I thought you could do that. Steve Blackman was pretty legit. Butterbean would kill Steven Seagal. He would absolutely kill him. Steve Blackman was, legit in the traditional martial arts and stuff like that. Butterbean is extremely tough and extremely strong. He's a good fighter. Like there's the joke of Butterbean, because his name and the way he looks, but he's pretty legit, and he would kill Steven Seagal. He would knock Steven Seagal right out. Yeah, Hoist. So you're talking about the older UFC stuff? This is and whatever's on the MLB Network. I think it's the World Series retrospective. Like, you watch the old UFC where Hoist won. It's shocking to me that he would win on that stuff because he really wasn't doing anything. He would hold somebody in guard. He was going for that armbar or the triangle, taking a lot of punishment. And you got guys that they didn't know how to handle it at the time. And then they picked up on it and started doing really well. But Royce Gracie, that style is no more. That very fundamental, traditional style. I mean, fundamentals are great, but I'll put it this way. From what I've been told, and I kind of believe it, Royce Gracie, if he came into a good school right now, he would have a very difficult time with modern blue belts, just because of how much it's evolved. 333, what's that? Halfway to 666. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Butterbean, there's one of the. Who do you knock out? Johnny Knoxville on one of the Jackass 6. Yes, 333. No, there are not that I know of. We have some big. I'll tell you a story real quick. When I was probably 21, I had left my girlfriend at the time's house. She lived about 15 minutes from me. And I was driving down home. It was probably like 2, 3 a.m. And I saw in the road were 2 eyes, like glowing eyes, like cat's eyes. And I was like, oh, a cat got hit by a car and it's still alive. So I got out of the car, and as I walked up to the thing, the head on the thing was like this. It was gray. I don't know what kind of, it was a big cat of some kind. And it was injured, and it made a sound. And I went back to my car, and I got a baseball bat. And I thought, I'm going to push it to the side of the road. And I thought better of myself that I wasn't going to do that. So I ended up calling the police, and they came down. And I don't know what happened, what kind of cat it was, but it was definitely big. Did you lose any? I did not lose any subscribers, Collectorholic, that I know of. And that's okay. If I did, it's not a big deal. Gracie Laid Foundation MMA, as we know it. For sure. Like Gracie and there were other people involved too, but they're definitely part of that mythology. And, you know, like I said, their legacy is so powerful. And I'm not saying, I'm talking about modern Gracies, what they've done with the money stuff. But that cat, where I found it, was right near a place called Hockomock Swamp, which is like the largest swamp in the Northeast. It is the heart of the Bridgewater Triangle, where all the Bridgewater ghosts and paranormal stuff. I live in Bridgewater. That's my town. And there's a thing called the Bridgewater Triangle. There was a movie that came out about it recently. There's a show from the guy that did American Horror Story or Glee, I think, is doing a show on FX about the Bridgewater Triangle, a fiction show. And this was where it was, this cat was. And if a big cat, or there's been other big bear, things like that have made their way, they're going to go towards the swamp because it's, I missed recycle. I think you're delayed. You're lagging a little bit. Oh, you're talking about Cam Newton. My bad. Hook 'em up swamp. Hockomock. Hockomock Swamp is a vast wetland encompassing much of the northern part of southeastern Massachusetts. But here, Bridgewater Triangle. It's a load of it's all BS. It's not real. I did not see a chupacabra. That was not. It was a cat. It was a big cat. Chupacabras are just mangy animals with mange. We had this summer. We had a friggin' fox that had mange come up to our doorstep in the day, middle of the day, and people on Facebook were calling it a chupacabra in Bridgewater. It's just a sick animal. No, I'll pass on that, Chris. Could be a lynx. I don't know. We had those big animals here at one point. We had wolf here. We had moose. We hunted them out. We have a ton of coyote. You can hear them at night across the street. Fisher cats. If anybody's ever heard of Fisher cat, it sounds like a baby being murdered. It's terrible. John Wetland. You'll see coyotes out there. Yeah, they're I've been really close with coyotes. They're what the hell are you guys talking about, Chris? I watched a fox attack goose and try to steal its egg. The goose won. I'm not surprised. I always get nervous when I'm around geese. Yeah, geese and swan. I've had a swan come at me. Yeah, they're scary animals. Any animal can be scary enough when they're angry. Geese are beasts. I had a Venus. How far are you from like the big lights in city of Vegas? I wonder how swan tastes. I bet very fishy. Hi, how often do you go into the city Venus? Swan gamey? I think the swan would be gamey, fishy, because they're aquatic birds. I would feel awful eating one. Oh, where I work, pigeon eat wet soybeans they swell inside and become flightless. Yeah, there's another thing that birds eat that swells them up. That isn't the Alka-Seltzer thing, but there's a gamiest meat. You know what? I have. I'm gonna get one right now because it's good. And you can see if you guys have seen these surrounded wrappers. What are you doing? Poor cat's sitting there waiting for me to play with them. So these things are delicious. Have you ever had? This is bison. They have venison, chicken sriracha. This is uncured bacon with bison bacon with cranberry. It's so dang good. It looks like a tough jerky, but it's super soft. Mmm. OPG, it depends on the rookie and the population. But if it's just for you, then it could be. I don't know. So what is do you like it there? How sinful it is and crazy it is? No, I'm not talking sinful as a religion, No, recycler. I'll share with you. Does it try anything once? Oh boy. Don't drink around Mike. I am eating this meat. It's so good. Get off of there. Your cat is on your new condo. It's good. See, I like the cranberries in it. I'm from Mass. I'm like cranberry capital of the world, so I like cranberries in my fried rice. That's right, Demolition Man. Alligator penis is considered an aphrodisiac. Okay. Doesn't surprise me. It's interesting because Christopher Bolton's penis is considered the opposite of an aphrodisiac. How do the possums taste? Gator's dark meat chicken. I would try alligator. There's a guy that near me from Georgia. He has alligator bites sometimes. I think I read that snake tastes sweet. Muddy? That would make sense. Fried pickles are really good. I love fried pickles. I love pickles, period. I would kill right now for some sushi. I think sushi is the one thing I could eat every day. That and lobster. I made my own pickles before, John. They came out really good. I don't know why I've never done it again. Potato candy? Yeah, I collect hot. The spicy pickles are really good. The jalapenos inside them, or in the jar. I would. I read that in Detroit, people were eating opossum because they had no food. They had no money, which makes sense. But I recall seeing it being very greasy. For a king crab or lobster, it's lobster for me. I do like crab a lot, though. We have a family friend. His name's Visconti, Tony Visconti, and he's from Italy. And they were extremely poor after World War II. And I think it was a possum that they would make their meat sauce with. With the also deep fried corn on the cob. Oh, that sounds good too. I wouldn't eat anything that's a scavenger. I wouldn't really mess with, like a coyote. So you don't want to eat that. Make fudge every year for Christmas for my neighbors this year. My chocolate fudge didn't set up right. Oh no, a chocolate catastrophe on Christmas. What a delicious disaster. I don't like that guy, Sweet Genius, on the Food Network. I don't care for him. Alex, good night. Thanks for hanging out. I have these chocolate candies right here. My girlfriend's sister gave them to me, or got them for me for Christmas, which is fine. This is salted caramel. It's so freaking good. I don't know where it's from. Quality Confections. I don't know if it's like Kroger's brand. You can get it from you, Crispy. You know what? A Broken Rock could get it from you, I think. I like the only tuna I like is raw tuna. Sashimi or any type of raw tuna, I'm down with. I eat it all friggin' day. Yeah, John, how are you feeling? Feeling better? I just want to lay in the wrappers. Come on, chill, right here. There you go. You've never had tuna? You're a prick, Dallas. tuna fish. I'm trying to think if there's any type of sashimi sushi that I don't like. I can't think of. The only maybe like sea urchin I didn't care for, but everything else I love. I've not had it. It's too expensive. One day I'll try it when I have like some extra money to say, hey, I can splurge on this. But it is something I will get done at one point. I watch that guy. I think it's sous vide everything. Sometimes Frogless says it tastes like pond water. Where did the frog legs come from? Oh, she wasn't clean. It smelled like tuna. It smelled like tuna fish. Anybody? Chris Weaver, if you're still here, he knows the tuna fish. Tooter. Tuna fish sandwiches. Guys, act like I have a speech impediment. Oh, it's from your pond? Yeah, probably. I have a good Xbox idea for you. Take it back where you got it, sell it, and then buy yourself a PlayStation 4. That way we can play some games. For 3 minutes, I'll have a knock on the door from Nintendo. Just like chicken, I heard. Everything's dead. Just like chicken. What Xbox games did you get? I really like Dark Souls style games. That's mostly what I play now. Like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Sekiro, Neo, things like that. Licking frogs has to drop. Certain frogs do have a hallucinogenic. I don't want to play with you. I want to play games with you. Merry Christmas, Ingrathia. How are you? I was saying Grathia and Gratha. If you all don't know Master Arts Evening, if you don't know who Miss Ortiz is here, I suggest you check out her channel. Not much, just chilling. Not much going on. I love hummus. Yeah, GameStop is going to be going out of business. They will not be able to survive. How much beer did you drink today? The Division, Battlefront, and yeah, Lego games are cool. The Division, I have not. Any first-person games I can't mess with. Only Colorado Front poison arrow frogs. Colorado River toads. What did you just? You bought something? Somebody did. Let's see. Oh, you bought 91 Donruss. Okay. And Grathi, can you contact me through email instead? From there, and then I could, because my Instagram I don't use too much. Oh, that's awesome, Master Arts. Yeah, 91 Donruss times 2. Great. I'll go get it one sec for sure. Hopefully it'd be awesome to get a lead out of it. Maybe I should commission you to do something for the channel. Mike, I think you would like Ingrata if you're not subscribed to her. I predict most readers are this in the future. Why? What happened? It went through. I got it. Let me to go get the stuff, and I'm going to get a little trash bag. There's a mess here. You guys can watch TV. Oh my God. It's right here. All right. In Groth, is it something bad? Yeah, I wonder if it's because it's Christmas. And they're overloaded with money going through. Oh, geez, that's fine. Do I? You asking me? 'Cause I do if you're asking. Oh, hell yeah, I can't. Amazing. You can look down in that window. I always thought of an alien wake up in the middle of the night and see an alien peeking through there. Thanks, Master Art. So, Master Arts, tell me about who your favorite artists. Open world games I like too, but I get too into them. Slower than molasses in the North Pole. Poor PayPal. So mean to them. So I just got the 82 genre set in for the set breaks with the Calripken. So we're going to do 80 tops, 81 flare, 82 flare, 82 Don Russ, 83 tops, 84 tops, and 85 tops set breaks. Which stack do you want? Yeah, I love Skyrim. Skyrim killed me though. Too much time. So I think I have undiagnosed OCD, and with open world games, they kind of make me. I get too into them and too. So, for instance, on YouTube, like when I saw that you could unlock certain things by progress, like hours, you need 4,000 hours watch time to unlock this, or 1,000 hours for a community. Had nothing to do with getting. It was almost like a completionist thing. Like I looked at it like I just need to get it so I can say that it's done. And there's one thing that's on there that's bothering hell out of me is that membership, which you need 30,000 subscribers. Diablo 2 is great. Both right. Man, how sick would it be to pull a Conseco Elite out of this? Bonk's Adventure for the card is 350. Let's play a game. Gary Templeton or Tony Gwynn? So I'm going to do a pile of notables. Are there any rookies in this set? Oh, Dennis Eckersley. Floyd Evans. Yeah, Templeton. They just look very similar. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh yeah, I played it. I played a bit of Elder Scrolls Online. It's done. Yeah, I was asking who your favorite artists are. Phil Plantier was his favorite artist. Be a little quicker. Great Langford. There's a big unit. Yeah, I get like that too, John. A lot of times I just want to play alone. Saw Sean Tiefer got his 4th party pack. I got to get another one. Mo Vaughn's in Series 2. Okay. Is this the one that is the Ryan Sandberg autograph? No, aren't you Master Arts? Aren't you an artist? Didn't you say something about commissions? Hold your big unit? No. Somebody else can hold it. Don Slott can hold it. Ron Cockavice. So for me, when I think of junk wax, this is the set I think of. Joe Cargo? Never heard of him. This is 90 Don Russ. Jorge Brett. Can you imagine pulling that rhino out of here? I think somebody said that the packs that have the elite in them are lighter in this than other ones. Eros' Jota. Okay. I'm not familiar with. I don't think he did. Seems that his party pack has not been so lucky. Ugh, Donnie Hill. Always looks a bit creepy. Dave Rigetti. There's Matt Noakes. We had a Matt Noakes hunter in here earlier. Don Russ, not Don Wuss. Bobby Thigpen. What are you laughing at, Venus? Yeah, you know what? They were the same as they were before, so that one player he looked pitiful. He always looks very pitiful on his cards. I feel like I'm gonna pull another one. There's Cal. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a case of 92 Don Russ or another one, Bo Jackson. So I found cases online that you can get really cheap, except for the shipping. So I want to try to find someone that's in my area that's got cases of 91, 92 Don Russ. And I want to go ham with it and pull another one. I'm determined to pull a second one. And I'm mentally ill enough where I think that I won't stop until I get it. I will get obsessed about it. So you're a draw is who's Ja who is what kind of stuff does she do? Jazza or Jazza? Souza. Al Newman. Al Newman. We can play Gary Templeton or Tony Quinn, Al Newman or Kirby Puckett. Charlie Hayes. Jose Hoffman, rated rookie. Venus. What do these cards remind you of? The aesthetic of them. Oil Can Boyd. Nolan Ryan. Roger Clemens. Probably the best card in the set. That's a sharp looking card too. Extremely well centered. Souza had an idea. I said Souza. Souza. I didn't say Soser. Kaiser Sose. Sosa. Robert Loja. You didn't sell your soul to 89 Donruss. I've sold my soul for your 89 Donruss. But I got to get you another box, which I don't mind. I think it's going to be fun. Mark McGuire. Mark Vizquel. Yeah, for sure. Mike's having a raffle on his channel. $10 raffle. How many spots was it? 15 to get the. They're backwards card in this. What does that mean? Hensley Mullins, man, he's been showing up everywhere. Everything I'm opening with, it's got Hensley Mullins, Carlton Fisk. That one's a different blue. I wonder. Randy Johnson, Steve Finley. But 89, I mean, I don't know why the Ken Griffey Jr. is so hard to pull out of that. So, like, I watched your video, Dallas, the one I sent you, and it's clearly not searched. You know, I've opened up many boxes of them where, you know, a lot of them were very much not searched. Mullins in every break. Yeah, he is showing up in every break. But why is that card? Because they didn't know at the time, like, how big Griffey was going to be, that they would have short printed it, I don't think. Speak of the devil, there he is right there. But it's so dang hard to pull. Unless it is short printed. Connie Lansford. Connie Lansford. That's how you'd say it. Oh, I saw Connie Lansford down at the Packy getting some beer. James, Jeff King. You need 91. What do you need? Yeah, but I don't. Did they really short print it though? I feel like what maybe you're right. Maybe he was that big before he got it. I don't know. Steve Sachs. So, Recycler, do you put sets together? I can't recall if you did. But I was going to ask you if you want me to send you all the commons or just a stack of the. Dude, Norm Abrams is you're not too far off. Norm Abrams is not far from me at all. None of those guys are. They're all in my area. They're all in the South Shore. I think in Westport they live. There's a rhino. City near the water. Known for their potato farms. Good metal detecting. Moises Alou, rookie. The potato farms, the old potato farms, have good metal detecting because when you get potatoes, you have to bend over to get them, so they would drop all their stuff. Pretty common, uncommon. No, but I've had that same luck, Chris, and I've seen other people that had the same luck. I think it was Jonathan H. He couldn't get it out. I mean, it just feels like something's off with it. That's all. Norm Peterson from Cheers. You know, they used to drink in cheers to make their stuff look like beer. It's called near beer. It was a non-alcoholic beer with salt in it to create the foam. I think Bob Vila's awesome. I love this old house. I grew up with it. It was a Sunday morning staple in my home. My father watching this old house. Bob Vila. He's still around doing things. But there's another guy on that something like the Woodsman shop or something. He's got red here. I like his stuff too. Was it Ozzy? Smoltz. Wait a minute. Barry Larkin, not Bowie Larkin. I don't say Bowie. Barry Larkin. Ron Cockavise. Norm Charlton. Norm. Gagne, Wade Boggs. What a wicked third baseman. Ray Langford. Keith Comstock Nuck. So I went to go buy the box set you can get the Keith Comstock in, get him the nuts, and they're crazy expensive. Guy with the freckles? Who? Huh? Who's got freckles? Wait, is Chet's here? No, Chet's not here. Oh, you see Chet Lemon? Cockavise. Jeff Reardon. Dwight Gooden. And Jack McDowell. Keith O'Connor. What? Jack Lush. What are you talking about, Recycler? Scott Buckethead. Eric Davis. Dickie Thon. Terry Bross. Mr. Maddox. And Mr. Yount. There goes the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers. The Chet Lemon card. Okay, yeah. I thought he showed up. I wanted to talk to him. I have this book out here called The Story of Art that I'm reading. I wanted to ask him some questions about art because he does know a bit about it, surprisingly. Lonnie Smith, Rafael Palmiro. Joe Oliver. No Canseco yet. Corey Snyder. I'm trying to accentuate the Noah's Cal Ripken. Tewksbury. Like Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Jim Abbott. Paul Molitor. Paulie Molitor. Dickie Thong. Did he get hit in the head or something that ended his career? I think someone mentioned him getting hit in the head. Alex Cole. Say hello to your mother for me. Isn't that the Mark Wahlberg joke? That Wahlburgers place is near me. I've never been there. No, yeah, I mean, I've never done that, John, so maybe. The thing with his Hensley Mullins card that's bothering me is I keep pulling his crappy cards, and he looks like he's looking at me. And he's like, I know. Screw you. Come on, Portugal. Okay, that's what it was. All right, so he did took a ball to the face. I'm not good with stadiums. Like when Jab used to do that Kahoot thing, and it was like, what stadium this was in? But I always get it wrong. Always. It's Rivera. Mullins has left the chat. Goodbye is a Mark McGuire. See you later. Julio Franco. Thorn, Alex Cole wore those sable glasses, goggles, whatever you call them. I tried watching basketball tonight, I watched some of it, and I could not get into it. I like. I'm not good at it, but I do like it, Master Arts. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to learn more about art because no, it's not my. I hope not. You all heard Hemsley Mullins. What the heck? Why is your alarm going off?
I don't know.
You're not working. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to learn more about art. Little plant here. That's actually a really nice diamond king. Now, so Recycler, do you want me to send all these cards, the commons, or do you want me to send the stars? Because if you don't want the commons, I will donate them to the common box. There are 2 boxes of commons that I've been building up on this Joculariy. And yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, David O. Joseph Production, greetings. How are you? I don't know, man. It was all 3-point shots. It's like everybody is really not exciting. All right, Chris, you deal with it for a while. So no elite card. John, you got a stack of Hall of Famers and stars. You have a giant pile of commons. If you want them all, obviously you have them all. You paid for them. But if you don't want them all, I will put them into the common box, which I plan on doing something with. There's that commons for kids, where you donate common cards to kids. And if not, I know people that put together sets like Chris, who would like to have them, but that's what I'm saying, Naga. It was so boring. I don't know how people get really into it, but I guess they say the same thing about baseball, right? I feel like well, there are 2 common boxes now. They're overflowing with comments. I just don't. I honest to God, I usually throw them out, and I know people want them now, so I keep them. So that's why I'm always asking if it's a junk wax break and it's like a couple stacks. If you don't want the commons, I'll donate them or get them to somebody that's going to. Why are you saying sorry, Chris? You want these? David O. Joseph Production. This is do not ask for people to subscribe back to you. This is not a growth or a networking stream. So you're free to chill and hang out and talk to people and get to know them. And if they like you, they'll subscribe to you. Don't ask people to do it. All right, man. To the Boltons they go. NBA drive to the basket and get fouled. I don't know. I watched clips of like old Celtic stuff or Michael Jordan, and I don't know. It seemed interesting and intense. What I was watching earlier did not seem interesting and intense. It seemed very lame. Very blunt. Your Donruss score gross. Well, aren't you? I'm going to see. Let me see how many packs of 18 update I have. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. No, I'm just going to get rid of him. See you later. I can't deal with that crap. Okay. All right. Now the question is, do I want to open this or do I want to sell it? Do I have some WWE cards? I do. They're in the back, though. They're opened. I actually sent most of my WWE cards to somebody recently. Who do you like in the WWE? Puzzle pieces. What a joke. Stupid puzzle pieces. P cards. What are you talking about? Yeah, I took a leak. My hands are clean. I washed them. Still wet from the sink. I'm very hygienically sound. Too much. I shower too much. It dries up my skin. Then I have to hear Liz bitch about it. The big dog. You like the big dog? I'm not a fan of the big dog. I like AJ Styles a lot. I pulled an Alou. Alou. Huh? So the question, what do these go for now? Can anybody tell me what these sell for on eBay? Not what they're asking, what they're actually selling for. Yeah, John, I do too. I don't like Seth Rollins. I used to dig him, but something about him now I just don't care for. So the reason I opened one of these last night, and I got 2 Glabers, Shoei, some other stuff. I'm planning on having a fairly large auction soon, so I'm trying to gather up cards that would be good for it, and I figured this would be good. They're selling for $25 for a fat pack? Really? Oh, I'll look. Hold on. Let me see sold listings. Yeah, it looks like 15. Get 2 for 30, $15, $10 to $15 a pack. Yeah. So should I open it? Yeah, the sold price is around $15. Let's open it. Let's pull a 101 Acuna. I've opened up so much 18. I've not pulled a single autograph out of it. Yeah, Chris, those are going to be mine. I need to wait to get some more money in. Oh, you're right. I didn't shard it. I got a shard on it first. All right. Tyler Beatty. I am on Twitter. Miguel Gomez. I think it might be in my About page. Gerson Batista. Jeremy Hellickson. Javier Baez. Junior Guerra. Charlie Blackman. That will go to a recycler. Wade LeBlanc. Mitch Moreland. Shane Green. Hap. All Smiles. Mekalekahai, Mekahini Ho. Hey, Classic Cards. What's up, man? I have way better luck with. See, yeah, hangers are where it's at. Shane Carl. Denard Span, Sam Gavaglio. What's his name? Gaviglio. Tommy Pham. Kyle Schwarber. Verlander. Hey, we got the Acuna. Very cool. This is something sparkly now. So we have the Acuna. Acuana. Get some on top loader. Oh, yeah, that's a nice Austin Meadows rookie behind it. Austin Meadows gold. You have the bat down, right, Dallas? I really want that. Yeah, my Instagram is Dallas. Can you? I hate asking to do that, but could you post my Instagram? So this is cool. Austin Meadows gold, numbered to 2018, 673 out of 2018. You think $40? Maybe. Brock, he's all right. I'm sick of him, to be honest. Chris Bryant, Vladdy, Daddy. What else? We got Danny Farquhar. Packs and throws a no-no. Jesus Aguilar. Verlander. Siegler. Adam Engel. Camden, good to see you. Matt Adams, that's a short print, is it? No. Valentine and Walding. Hosmer. Japan's finest. Ichiro and Otani, that will go in the pound. Chris Stratton. So not bad. We did pretty good. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I was going to do it tonight, but obviously I streamed instead. I'm going to set up a Patreon account so I can verify people for that auction. Like $1 or something will be verification, because I don't want to deal with any non-payers or any sneak thievery. I'm just checking short prints really quick. I have no luck ever with getting short prints. By the way, I got 2 teams out of 1 cent cards break for the top Sapphire. I really like Sapphire. Sapphire. So not too bad. The Blackman will go to Recycler. Acuana. I like the Austin Meadows too. Camden, it's nice to see you up so late. Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber. I got a ton of Rocky stuff for you. I was gonna I sent Elkanon a bunch. I was trying to split them up between you guys. And I was in a break with BITG and I got the Rocky, so I have a bunch. And this is a pretty good one. So you can have all my Rock, except for Todd Help. Those go to Chris Weaver. Robin, thanks for hanging out, man. I hope you have good luck with your Flair. Do you need one, John? Your package should be there tomorrow, by the way. Oh, Chris, absolutely. I'm not pretty much never, unless there's some weird circumstance, what I ever say, don't mention that guy's break or this guy's break. If, you know, I'm trying to be very wary with certain places like BITG or where that's his business, things like that. I ask first, and but here it's not my business. It's just fun. Griffey and Piazza autos. Is it singles or is it a dual auto? Is it uploaded too? Yeah, Sapphire's nice. What kind of music do you like, Master Arts? How much does it sell for, Chris? Sure can. Give me a wrestler. Eric, when are you going to do your next break? I think you did really, really good. Triple H. Give me a different wrestler, Triple H, because that one will get me a copyright claim because it's Motorhead. Oh, also, I'll have this eBay up. I'm going to tell you guys what I have coming this week. So we have 2002 Upper Deck Vintage, which is like their version of Heritage, and it looks like 71 tops. It's pretty nice. 91, 92 Tomorrow's Heroes foil box, rarest minor league box ever. I don't know, that's just the title, but it's full of all the stars of the early 90s, pretty much minor league cards. 2004 Upper Deck Vintage is coming this week as well, so that should be cool. And 1990 Senior Professional Baseball box. Weird stuff. John Cena. Okay, let me see. Are they? Maybe I shouldn't do it then. Time is now. Is that Jones? Yeah, it looks like 71 tops. I love Kane. That's about all I could play without getting in trouble, I think. Who did that originally? Was it Rick Derringer? That's not right. I already tell it's not the right chords. Why is it so out? I don't know. That's all the riff I see. Voodoo Child? Let me see. Where is this setting? This is not really a wah setting. It's like a uni vibe. Well, Lady Spitfire, good evening. Knock, knock. Who's there? You know, Cena, you put him in the ring with anybody, he's going to put on a good match. So, 20 boxes of 93 Series 1. Got a per pack, I guess, for Jeter. Wait, what do you mean, Eric? Dishes who? The great Khali is not good. He was not a good wrestler. In fact, I would say he's probably one of the worst. No, I know what you mean, but the hint. Oh, you're saying got a per pack for the Jeter hit, not hint. Okay. I love AJ Styles. He's my favorite wrestler in the world right now. Just a nice place to have. My heart. Oh, Lady Spitfire, also known as Lady Dadfire. You know, when Cena did the open challenge for the USA title a few years back, I mean, if you put him in the ring with anybody, he will have a great match. And that to me is, he may not be technical, but he could tell a story with a match. And I appreciate that more than the super technical side of things a lot of the time. So how is it going to work with the Giant Gonzalez? Oh, yeah. I remember watching that pay-per-view live and thinking, who the hell is this loser? Getting low, you're the one who asked next time. You could always come up with your jokes. Didn't he died, all right? The Giant Gonzalez. So, Eric, I'm going back to it. Probably mid-end of January, I'll do the 20 boxes of 93 Series 1. So how is it going to work per pack? Was it 9? It was at Caesar's Palace, right? One where Hogan came out and beat Yokozuna. Something like per box or so. 36 so they have a randomized. So 36 spots, I would have to randomize each box. Okay, so how much would it cost if we were doing it that way? That was an awful match to take with Giant Gonzalez. Depends on the break. I'll try to break up cheapest. Well, classic. I won in on that because I need that Jeter. I want it in gold. I have a couple, I think, but I'm sure there was a wrestler named Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, he's up there with the best I've ever seen too, Chris. Yeah, you'd find the Jeter for sure. Kevin Owens is great. I don't know is he underrated. He's pretty. People really like Kevin Owens. When did you get those boxes? Stan Hansen. You know what? You know what's great, and people don't realize it. Early Andre the Giant was excellent. Buzz Sawyer. I don't know who Buzz Sawyer is. But yeah, Andre the Giant, like his stuff in Japan when he was young was really good. And then he also, when you saw him in the WWE, WWF, he was essentially a cripple at that point. Me, I'm 5'9". I'm not very tall. Unfortunately. Buff Bagwell, get out of here. You would like Buff Bagwell. Hey, you know what I was thinking would be cool? When everything's all set up finally and I have multiple computers able to do things and do breaks a little bit cleaner in the computer. Back in the day, I would have what? I would never like Buff Bagwell. You're 7'3" for real? You're a big man. I'm a little jealous. But I'll be able to record music. Oh boy. Just who wins, Buff Bagwell versus Brutus the Barber? Just kill me. And me. So I was thinking, well, how cool would it be to do an album based around sports cards or like a series of sports cards, like a song called, mine would be guitar instrumental music. But like, let's say you had a song called 1988 Tops, and the song made you feel, when you listen to it, reminded you of 88 Tops. I think it'd be a fun challenge to do and a weird thing, and or do specific cards like 1987 Tops Bo Jackson song. Master Arts, are you? Don't tell me where you're from. I'm gonna just say no if I'm wrong. Yeah, I've seen some people, huge people like that here and there. Where are you from? The United States? Yes or no? Yeah, we're gonna. Come on, you're supposed to. I knew you're from India. If you said no, I was gonna say, are you from India? I can tell. But we'll do that. Maybe we'll do it this week for sure. This weekend. I don't know. That's a question I don't have the answer to. Like Spitfire. How tall is Gene Simmons? He's a pretty tall guy, right? So how would a song that was, say, 1990 Dawn Russ, how would, and I'm serious, what would 1990 Dawn Russ sound like in musical form? When do you go back to work? Red, but how do you make that into music? Because I know a lot of Indian fans are really big into wrestling, and you were naming Indian wrestlers, and I know that Indian wrestling fans tend to like Roman Reigns, John Cena, the Great Khali, obviously, and they also like big wrestlers. It's about a lot about size and strength for Indian fans. Not lyrically though, like a mood, or like how would this card sound if you could translate this into music? What would it sound like? Jinder Mahal. See, Jinder. It's good. It's not Jinder. It's Jinder. So it's 4:47. I meant to do like a 20-minute stream, and it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes. Jay Cutler stuff. Yeah, I believe it. If there's anything anybody wants from the store, speak now, or I'm going to forever hold your peace until probably tomorrow night or next night. Like Top's Finest, like if you did 1993 Top's Finest, this song would have like to me a very sharp, sleek vibe to it, kind of like a retro wave. Maybe not something with synth in it. Maybe prog, like Dream Theater. 88 Tops to me, or 87 Tops would sound like almost bluegrass, like a country picking. Where's the secret menu? I don't have a secret menu. I think there are 11 spots left. And I've not been pushing. I think if I push it a little bit more, I don't want to be a salesman, but if I push it a little harder, I think we'll probably get it like next week or so. But Top's Finest, metallic-ish vibe. Maybe. I think something a little bit more I don't know. I don't need to save you a spot. They're not going to go anywhere. There's still 11. It's going to take a little while. Sticky icky. How many spots did you get, Dallas? 2? I mean, I'm not trying to hype it, but don't kid yourself. You want to be locked in that dungeon. It gets weird in there, but fun. I see a lot of other breaks on the nightly that are similar in price, like 20-something bucks, and you're getting like, you know, not that it's not that you're not getting anything good, but you're not getting as much. And you know about Dud? I don't know. Do not know what you're talking about. Plus, Dallas, there's going to be, I'm adding stuff to it. So there'll be some fun surprises. Yeah, don't worry. I think the biggest team in that is going to be the Cardinals. That sounds like a blast, John. And by a blast, I mean not fun at all. So have fun with it, and thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you soon. Let me know if your package comes tomorrow. What if? Next week, we're gonna break high tech. If anybody's interested in that, I'm gonna do a high tech break. Maybe a Bowman's Best, because I really, really like it. Yeah, but the Marlins are not bad in that, I don't think, because let me find out. I think you have a chance of getting the Miguel Cabrera rookie card if you have the Marlins. Well, so when it sells, I'm going to do a video, not a live stream, but a video of me randomizing the teams. And that will give everybody a day. I'll do it a day ahead of time. So you'll have a day to trade with people. Because I don't want to do it and then have to deal with trades in the moment. That's such a pain in the ass. Oh, it's just a Jeter. A cheetah. Jeter the cheetah. Yeah, I like The Undertaker for sure. I wish he'd stop wrestling. I wish he'd quit it. Yes. Well, Recycler, I'm sure you've seen the chaos that can ensue when you do trades before break. It's a pain. It's a pain in the ass. I don't want to deal with it. Undertaker's still wrestling. I also broke down. He will include. Wait, what? You broke down and will be he? What are you talking about, Chris? I mean, Eric? Man, this caramel fudge is so good. He lost him. I gained him. Big Papa Pump. I thought it was a choke. Imagine if I choked and died on stream. Make for some interesting content. I don't know. Massive. I really don't know how big they are. Bigger than Chet lemons, I know that. Shark size? Yikes. I don't know what shark size is. How big is that? They're looking small. Well, I'm 163 pounds. They're not small. My biceps, I think they're pretty big for my size. I would crush you. I'd crush you under the weight of my biceps. Dallas. There's a guy that lives near me not Indian, Saudi Arabian guy. I think he's Saudi or from Dubai. He owns a gas station near me in Franklin, and his arms are like that. It's disgusting. He's such a loser. Yeah, synthol is so stupid. I'm not a professor. One day I'll be a professor. One day I'll have my own school. I wonder if this would make him mad. No, never mind. I was say something about real wrestling, but you'll kick yourself if you don't have our content. That's how I feel about my car catching fire and driving. What are you talking about? About me dying on camera? I won't be kicking myself at all because I'll be dead. Professor of Moxie Vision. I kill for Moxie right now. Ugh, all phlegmy. One day my forearms will be super massive just from opening cards. Yeah, or you're gonna get thick fingers. 500-pound. I that's okay. Mine are huge from other things. Guy bonged a beer in his ass once. Weird, wild stuff. Got Dallas all of a sudden is turning into Johnny Carson. And, my dad had a bad day. He wouldn't have done that if he didn't have a drinking problem. Meat hooks. My friends say my hands look like Christmas hams. They do. I hate it. They used to have nice looking hands. All right, it's 5 a.m. I'm going to shut it down. Butt chugging is a thing. It sure is. I'm getting turned on all this butt chugging talk. I've never been to Indian martial arts, but I would like to go to India. I sure would. Oh, look, wait a minute. Mud Dog, did you get the tape? Butt chugging. That's my new band, Dave Becker and the Butt Chuggers. Buster Hyman and the Penetrators. Mud, it's good to see you post Merry Christmas. Hope it was good. You have the tape. Good. And the lady cards. Did you like the label I sent? Who I sent it to? Huh, interesting. I'll take the finger, though. Makes for a more interesting day. It's called the Buttercream Gang. You can imagine. Oh, wow, Eric. That's cool. I'll take the finger so long as Lady Spitfire is the doctor. See you later, Master Ox. It was nice talking to you. I do, Chris. I have multiple. It's called One Night in Durango. All right. Well, I'm glad you got the tape. I'm glad so I don't have to ever hear about that friggin' tape again. And I hope you enjoy it. Are you going to make any videos soon? Look, we just pulled another one. Should I throw this in the rubbish where all Kuna cards belong? Who's in here? Yeah, a few people. What? Lemon on it. Good God, woman. That's a southern thing, I have a feeling. Lemon on the coochie will make it shrink. All right, guys. On that note, on lemon coochie shrinkage, I'm going to go. And sorry, Mud. I was just on the way out. It's great to see you. I hope you're in here the next stream tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, that was fun for a quick stream, 3 hours long. So thank you guys, and I will see you all soon.